والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. If you are for this tafsir, come inside. And those of you who are already inside, let's pay attentive ears so that we will have maximum benefit of coming here. Sisters, can we start? Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Yesterday we started a story. Unfortunately, we could not complete it. We couldn't complete it as a result of time. We hope to finish it today and hopefully enter where we are supposed to enter. You will have to bear with me in my voice because I'm trying to manage it. I don't know how many percent it is. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He grant us success.
Amen.
May Allah grant us acceptance. We are talking about the Battle of Ahzab yesterday. And we discussed how different tribes attacked Medina, which we tried our best to illustrate using our own environment so that you could understand that sister that is still making noise. Perhaps you did not hear when I said everyone should shut up. Even if you could not respect the Manams that are seated here, you should respect the word of Allah that you come here to listen to. The Battle of Ahzab was an intense battle which really proved to be a decisive battle between the people of Tawheed and the people of Kufr. And on that particular day, Rasulullah ﷺ was actively involved, and he was praying fervently to Allah Azza wa Jalla to send down his aid. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, He never leaves His servants. If you do that which Allah desired of you, Allah Azza wa Jalla will do that which you desire of Him. It is as simple as that. And we mentioned how Nu'aym bin Mas'ud, radiyallahu anhu, how he accepted Islam, and by his tactics, he was able to disorganize the army of the Ahzab, the Confederates. So it is not about how far. Somebody can be coming for a very long time in Islam, but somebody will accept Islam today. His impact will be felt than somebody who has been coming for a very long time. Is that not so? We have seen it. Those who are accepting Islam and they sincerely enter Islam, they become better than those who were even born into Islam. You can see the example of Nu'aym bin Mas'ud, radiyallahu anhu. The very day he accepted Islam, he's already into work. May Allah be pleased with him. Something happened in this particular battle that I need to bring to our notice. It's very important. While this battle was on, which majority of the Muslims were in the battlefield, they were at the border of Medina, trying to defend Medina from the aggressors. Hassan bin Thabit is a popular companion that we know. It was reported that he did not participate in this battle. Hassan bin Thabit did not participate in this battle. Ibn Ishaq and others mention that Sophia bint Abdul Muttalib, you know who Sophia is? Sophia is the sister of Hamza. That is the auntie of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We should pay attentive ears. May Allah be pleased with her. Kunna yawm al-ahzab fi hizni Hassan bin Sabit. On that particular day, the women were placed under a fort for protection. And Sophia was in the fort of Hassan bin Sabit. Hassan was with women and children. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions, they were facing the enemies. Then suddenly, the Yahudi in Medina, that is the Banu Qurayza in Medina, they sent a spy. They sent a spy to go and spy on the Muslims. Not the ones in the battlefield, but the ones who are inside Medina. So they came to spy on those people who were with Hassan bin Sabit. They were trying to look, perhaps, if they could start their attack from inside. But they want to make sure that there is no men available. So that if all the men had already left to the battlefield, then it is a perfect opportunity for them to attack the Muslims. This is the Banu Qurayza. When that spy was moving around, they sighted him. Sophia bint Abdul Muttalib, the auntie of the Prophet ﷺ, sighted this particular spy. He now told Hassan bin Sabit, Anzil ilayhi, faqtuluhu. Go down and kill that spy. Because they are already in the time of what? War. Faqala ma ana bisahibi hada. Hassan bin Sabit said, Kai, just leave this one. I don't think he was just giving excuse. He doesn't want to go. Sophia bint Abdul Muttalib left Hassan bin Sabit. He took hold of one of the umud, that is the pillar. He now came down. She came down. This is the woman. You know, yesterday we were talking about sisters not being an Akamu sister. Sophia bint Abdul Muttalib came down, flying down from the pillar in a coded way so that the spy will not know. She went with her dagger. She went with her dagger and she killed this spy on her own. She stabbed the spy and killed the spy. فَقُلْتُ يَا Hassan. Sophia now said, oh Hassan, anzil faslebum. He said, go down and remove his armor. Retrieve his armor from him. She said, there is nothing that prevented me from removing the armor of the spy, illa annahu rajul, except the fact that he is a man. Hassan bin Sabit now said, I don't think we need his armor. I don't think we need his armor. Qalat, Sophia bint Abdul Muttalib said, I came down and I retrieved all of his armor from him. What can we learn from this? There are some men that are not naturally good for war. I am telling you, if we happen to be going to jihad today, there are some brothers, they should stay with these women. If they go with us into the battlefield, their mouth will be weakening us. If you tell them, let us move forward, they say, man, I think, Islam, peace, when it is not the time to be preaching, they will be preaching. So there are some people like that. Just keep them with the women. You can see he's even with the women, and you can still see what happened. Some women here has mind more than some men. What happened to Umar, the one yesterday? If it was some men, they will be the one to say, don't worry, don't even hit me. See my collect, go. collect and go. You understand? So it has been like that. Allah Azza wa Jalla makes some certain things to happen so that we can pick lessons. I hope we learn from that. فَكَانَ الْحِصَارُ عَنْ ذَاكَ قَدْ بَلَغَ أَكْثَرُ مِنْ 25 يَوْمًا. At that time, the siege that they laid around Medina is already up to 25 days. For 25 days, nobody goes out of Medina because the enemies are surrounding Medina. وكان الشتاء والتجهيز الطعام والماء لمثل هذا الجيش الكبير كان يزداد صعوبة يوما بعد يوم. As time goes on that they could not enter Medina, at every time they are doing all their wayo to enter Medina, they are met with fire sword defense. The Muslims were defending. They could not cross over. And the food that they come with is already falling short. Because how many thousand of soldiers? 10,000 soldiers. And yet, 25 days has passed by and they cannot enter Medina. They were not expecting that they will be met with such kind of defense. May Allah be pleased with all of the companions. So it was becoming difficult day in, day out. Kama qad fatarat hammatu juyushihim litafraq kalimatu. As also the concern the fact that their army is already becoming divided as a result of the faction of who? Nu'aym bin Sabit. So they are already becoming divided. Plenty talk, no more organization. وَبَيْنَمَا هُمْ كَذَلِكَ هَبَّتْ ذَاتَ اللَّيْلَ رِيحٌ شَدِيدٌ. This is also a warning to us. Whenever we are in an important duty, we must make sure that we speak with one voice. We must ensure that we listen to the leadership. So that our word will not be divided. Because as soon as it is divided, this one talk his own, this one talk his own. He said, the way me I see am meeting. At the end of the day, we will all be defeated. That is why one of our malam said, we are clamoring for Sharia. We are clamoring that we need Islamic State. He said, if, for example, today, the Democrats say that, okay, Muslims, you people said you need Sharia, this is Sharia, come and take Sharia. Which group will we go? If Izala go, Terika will say they don't want Izala. If it is Terika that goes, the Alusuna will takfir them. You understand? If Shia can't come, Shia will say, in fact, fire all of them. If it is Shia that now take over, do you now see the disadvantages of divisions in Islam? And this is what is happening to them. And that is why, despite their numbers, they are being defeated by 3,000 soldiers against 10,000. Because the Muslims were united, they were able to defend Medina. While they were upon that, one day, a very strong wind now came in the night. The story of Ahzab is more than what we are seeing here today. It's a very big story. Something of 25 days, you should imagine the kind of story that is inside. So we are only trying to summarize. So one night like that, after 25 days, getting to 1 month, Allah Azza wa Jalla, He now decided, having seen the tenacity of the Muslimun, they are resolved to fight. Allah Azza wa Jalla now sent one of His soldiers. What is the soldier He sent? The wind. Wind. Allah has several soldiers. Sometimes Allah Azza wa Jalla will send thunder. Thunder. Look at it, wind. Just small wind that comes there, and you see how many houses were blown off. Nigeria has never witnessed what they call hurricane. Hurricane. The one that we used to witness, our people call it Okorua. You know Okorua? That one that they will say it is witch. It's a lie. There is no witch. It is just a wind. One wind is coming from the South Pole. The other one is coming from the North Pole. And they now jam. And once they jam, there is a pressure. They are pushing. So it turns to what? Cycle. That is what happened. So it is not any juju that happened. They are just lying to you. So Allah Azza wa Jalla sent down his wind, a very strong wind. And on that night, it is not just wind, it comes with cold. Warad, wabarq. There was lightning, there was thunder. Wakana zulaman damisa. It was a very dark night. All the lights that they have lighted in order for them to see in their camps, the wind came and blew it off. So nothing for them to see. They cannot see the road again. They were disorganized. All their tent was removed. Their organization was shaking. They cannot remain. In fact, you cannot talk to anybody at that time. Everybody was running helter-skelter to seek for what? Shelter. Yaltamisu tariqahu ila manzili. Without even being told that they should be turned back, everybody already made a decision that this war is a no-go. Because they knew that this wind is not an ordinary wind. Everybody began to run back. When you have Iman, Allah Azza wa Jalla can come in a way for you like this. Yes. Allah Azza wa Jalla continue to do miracle even up to today. If you have never seen a miracle with you, I don't know. But I have noticed a lot of miracle in my life. I was coming from Gombe one time, and we had a very severe accident in which our motor stumbled and somersaulted. Our car somersaulted. The last thing I remember, I mentioned while the motor was moving and it has already moved out of the way, I was already shouting, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. We entered the bush where trees is. Our car turned upside down. Every other person got injured. Wallahi, nothing even pinched me. And I knew that it is by the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jalla. So Allah Azza wa Jalla, He does miracle. So that is why you have to moisture your mouth with dua all the time. With dua all the time. Up to today, Allah is doing a lot of miracles for you. So we should have a way of thanking Allah. These are ni'mah that Allah is telling us that these are the ni'mah of Allah upon us. When it was in the morning, the Muslim could not find anyone in the camp. When Rasulullah sent some people to go and check what is happening, they came back to report that there was nobody. They have already returned back. Takbir! The Muslim, this is how they won the battle. This is how the Muslim won the battle. Allah's messenger now made his statement. He said, Lan taguzukum Quraysh ba'da amikum hadha walakinnakum taguzunam. He said, the Quraysh will never fight you people after today. But we are going to be taking the war to their footsteps. As from today, they will not have power to come and fight us. But rather, we will be the one to take the fight to them. And it is true. After that particular day, it was the Muslims taking the war to their footsteps, to their doorstep, until Mecca as a whole was conquered. They returned back, disappointed. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, وَرَدَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا
وَرَدَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِغَيْظِهِمْ لَمْ يَنَالُوا خَيْرًا وَكَفَى اللَّهُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ الْقِتَالَ وَكَانَ اللَّهُ قَوِيًّا عَزِيزًا. Allah
Azza wa Jalla, He said, Allah returned them back. Those who are disbelievers, بِغَيْظِهِمْ, in their wretchedness, in their anger, frustration, they were frustrated. Lam yanalu khayra. They could not gain one single thing. The only person that died in this battle, I think it was only one companion that died in this. What did Allah do? فَأَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ رِيحًا. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He sent unto them wind, وَجُنُودًا, and also soldiers. Allah sent soldiers that they could not see. Now, and that was the days of the Suratul Ahzab, Suratul Ahzab, the battle of the trench. At the time when the Mushrikun, they attacked from outside the Medina, and the Yahudi and the Munafiqun, we are still going to talk about the activities of the Munafiqun. You know, we did not talk about it very well. We are still going to talk about the Munafiqun, what they did in this battle. The battle has not ended. This is Suratul Ahzab. In fact, Suratul Ahzab is just beginning. Now Allah says that the Yahudi and the Munafiqun, they were attacking from inside. Allah Azza wa Jalla sent down wind, great wind. This wind was removing their tents, all their pot of food, all their food was destroyed. So no food again. What are you going to fight? Allah Azza wa Jalla sent angels. Allah said, Angel Jibril, Israfil, Mikael, come down. Allah Azza wa Jalla sent them down. They could not see the angels. What was the angels doing? The angels casted fear in their mind. They begin to be scared. You know a situation where you begin to be scared. You are fearful of something. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرًا أي لا يَخْفَى عَلَيْهِ مِنْ ذَلِكَ شَيْءٍ. Nothing is hidden from Allah Azza wa Jalla. وَسَيَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِ مِنْكُمْ. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, He is going to reward those who are good people bil-ihsan, with goodness. And those who are also bad, who continue to be bad and they did not repent, Allah will also reward them with what? With bad. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He make us good people so that Allah will reward us with good. The war has not finished. Banu Qurayza have failed. Now the people of Quraysh, Kubwa people, Kagini, Kaba, Wagwa, they have returned back to their place. Now it remains Area 1. Who is from Area 1 here? I hope I'm not overstepping my... When it was now in the morning and they have gone, the Muslims now return back to Medina, and they now drop their weapon. Jibril alayhi salam, he came to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam and he said, Ya Muhammad, O Muhammad, in kuntum qad wada'tum silahakum fama wada'atil malaika silahuha. He said, if you and your companions have dropped your weapon, let me let you know that we, the angels, we have not dropped our weapon. The angels are telling the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that the war has not finished. In fact, the war has just begun. He said, Inna Allah ya'amuruka takhruj ila Bani Qurayza. Allah is commanding you to leave right now to Bani Qurayza. Area 1. When the Prophet ﷺ received this command, he now told the person who used to announce, to go and announce to the people that whoever can hear and whoever is obedient, he should not pray Salatul Asr except in Banu Qurayza. He should not pray Salatul Asr. This was just after Zuhur. It was just after Zuhur. Then Allah told them, Allah's messenger is telling them, don't pray Salatul Asr illa Banu Qurayza. Then the people begin to move. While they were on their way, the time of Salat now set in. Some people prayed before reaching Banu Qurayza, they prayed their Salah. While some of them said, we will not pray Salatul Asr except where the messenger has asked us to stay. Even though the time of Salat will pass. We will pray Suratul Ahzab in Banu Qurayza. Those who prayed, they said that the Prophet ﷺ only said that so that they can what? They can hurry. When they returned back to the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet ﷺ did not reprimand any of them. He did not criticize any of them. You understand? He did not criticize the one who prayed and the one who refused to pray, except in Banu Qurayza. Allah's messenger sent Sayyidina Ali, Abu Haydara. He sent him as the leader, together with the Muslim army, to go first before his arrival. When they came close to Banu Qurayza, immediately they locked their gate, they locked their tents, their fortress, and they begin to insult the Muslimun. They begin to insult the Muslimun, insulting them, insulting the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as if the evil they have done is not enough. And the fact that they left Medina to be exposed, and the fact that they cut off the ties between them and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when they saw Sayyidina Ali coming, they thought that it was just a normal warning to come and warn them. That is what they thought. That it was just a normal warning to come and warn them that what they tried, they should never try it again. No, it wasn't like that. The Prophet ﷺ laid siege. The same way those people laid siege on the Prophet, they also laid siege on the Banu Qurayza. It was not even up to two weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. They had to submit at the end of the day. They had to submit, and they now agreed. They tendered a form of appeal to the Prophet ﷺ that Sa'd bin Mu'az should be the one to judge them regarding the atrocities that they have committed. And the reason why they choose Sa'd bin Mu'az is because they know that Sa'd bin Mu'az is closer to them, is very, very good to them in the Jahiliyyah. So whatever judgment is going to be passing is going to favor them. This is what they thought. So they thought that what's come to worse, the only thing that the Muslims will do to them is to exile them from Medina, is to tell them to leave Medina. But in this case, it was a different case. Allah's messenger agreed that Sa'd bin Mu'az should be the one to take charge of the judgment. What did Sa'd bin Mu'az did? Sa'd bin Mu'az now judged, having seen what these people are capable of, having seen their treacherous behavior, their betrayal. They were traitors. In the time of battle, they betrayed you. Those who betray you in times when there is danger and they betray you, never ever trust such people. You are in times of need, that if help did not come, that is your destruction. And the person who is in the position to assist you couldn't. And he has just to wicked you, refuse. When he is also in that time of need, be very, very careful. He can still repeat it again. It is only because he is now weak. So Sa'd bin Mu'az now judged, to cut the whole story short, Sa'd bin Mu'az now judged that the men from among them should be killed. The men from among them should be killed. As for the children and the women, they should be left alive. The Muslims will take over them. But as for the men, for what they have done, because hadn't been they succeeded in entering Medina, no single life will be saved. So for that reason, they will be killed. I hope you know what is happening in Delta State now. Is it Delta State? Where some people went and killed military. And they killed 2 major and the commander. And now the soldiers have entered that village now. They are raising down that village as we speak. So sometimes it happens in the world whereby even if you are not part of those who made that decision, for the fact that they are your leaders and they have made decision on your behalf, whatever happened to them, you will also have your own share. And exactly that was what was done to them. And when the Muslims now did that, they were killed. Actually, that was taken out. That operation was taken out. The men amongst them were killed. When they entered their fortress, they found out that these people had already amounted a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons, which hadn't been the Muslim forgive them, they will still use it against the Muslim. Never ever trust Yahudi. Yahudi will come that let us have peace talk is a lie. He's only buying time. He's only buying time. And we have some Yahudi amongst the people in Nigeria. Yes. When they have peace with you, it's only for them to buy time. So that they can get power again. And once they get power, they will hit you. They don't mind breaking whatever promise that they have with you. They gathered a lot of weapons. Hamsa mi'atun alifan wa hamsa mi'atu sayf. 1,500 weapons. Wala salata mi'atun adara. 300 arms. Wa alfa ramh. 200 arrows. Sorry, 2,000 arrows. Wa alfan wa hamsa mi'atu tars. And 1,500 shields in order to participate in the Battle of Ahzab. You understand? So, all of this that they are saying that Sa'd bin Mu'adh should come and judge between them, they only want to buy time so that they can still strike again. Had it been that the Mushrikun were able to enter Medina, then the Muslims would have been annihilated and they will bury them one at a time. So there is no doubt that the hukum, the judgment that Sa'd bin Mu'adh passed was the right judgment and it was just. And like I said, this story is indicating that the Yahudi people, their forefathers and their children today, la ahda lahum. We do not have, the Muslims do not have any form of agreement with them. That is why this war, it will remain everlasting till Dajjal comes. Dajjal, the people who are going to be the followers of Dajjal are the Yahudi. The Yahud, they will be the one to be the followers of Dajjal. And who will come and fight Dajjal? Imam Mahdi will fight Dajjal until Allah Azza wa Jalla will send reinforcement. Who is that reinforcement? Nabi Isa alayhi salam, Jesus Christ. Allah will send him back. And when he comes back, he will be a follower of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he will encourage the Muslims to go out and he will finish Dajjal. Once Dajjal just see him, he will start meeting. He say, no, you will not meet. Wait, I have been ordered to kill you. You will not meet. Nabi Isa alayhi salam will shot him and he will die. And after he died, the Muslims will now face the Yahud. This Yahud, the Muslims are going to face them and we will finish them. They will be running. They will go and run behind the tree. They will run behind the stone. The trees and the stone will be calling out to the Muslims, oh Muslimun, come, come, come. There is a Yahudi behind me. Come and kill him. We will go and we will finish them. So the promise of Allah, they know. That is why they are still trying out their best. But at the end of the day, they will fall, inshallah. They will fall. They are already falling. They are only showing us that they are winning, but we know that they are falling. Now the next verse.
إذ جاءوكم من فوقكم ومن أسفل منكم وإذ زاغت الأبصار وبلغت القلوب الحناجر وتظنون بالله الظنونا إذ جاءوكم من فوقكم ومن أسفل منكم وإذ زاغت الأبصار وبلغت القلوب الحناجر وتظنون بالله الظنونا.
Allah Azza wa Jalla, He mentioned, is ja'ukum min fawqikum. Remember at the time when they came at you from above you, fawq, from above you. The people of Ahzab, they came above you. وَمِنْ أَسْفَلَ مِنْكُمْ. Some of them came below you. وَإِذْ زَاغَتِ الْأَبْصَارُ. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said the eyes begin to shake. It was not small thing on that day. وَبَلَغَتِ الْقُلُوبُ الْحَنَاجِرِ. And the qulub, the heart has already reached up to the throat. وَتَظُنُّونَ بِاللَّهِ الظُّنُونَ. And you all begin to think regarding Allah, different kind of thinking. Everybody begin to have different opinion as regards what will be the ending result of the battle. What does it mean? Is ja'akum al-ahzab, when the people of Ahzab came min al-Medina, from the top of Medina, wa min asfaliha, and also from beneath it, ja'ahum min fawqihim Abu Sufyan wa Mammah min Quraysh wa ghayrihi min al-Ahzab. Abu Sufyan and those with him from Quraysh and others from the people of Ahzab, they came upon Medina from above. وَجَاءُ مِنْ أَسْفَلْ مِنْهُمْ بَنُو قُرَيْظَةَ وَغَطَفَانَ. And Banu Qurayza and Ghatafan, they came below Medina. And the eyes became very red as a result of what? Confusion. Nobody knows what is going on. It's as if anything can happen at any time. I told you, Kubwa, Kagini, Kaba, Wagwa, if there's anyone here, another one again, all of them on small Buddha. Not only that, area 1, they are Kukurum Noche. They are the worm that are biting us from inside. There are such Muslims today. They are biting the ummah from inside, from within it. Then the qulub, the heart has reached the throat, min shiddat al-rab, as a result of extreme fear. وَغَلَبَ لِيَعْصَى الْمُنَافِقِينَ. The munafiqun in Medina, they have already lost hope. Because the people, the munafiqun, they are not people of optimism. They are never optimistic. They are pessimists. They already lost hope that, oh, my own don't finish you. Oh, they don't finish us. You know, be wary of such people. That whenever we are going into something, the only thing they can use to assist people is to discourage them. We want to go and do something and we are all ready to carry it out. Somebody will not stay behind. No. Let me see how they are going to pass. You don't behave like Munafik, you. Okay, maybe they say they don't go hear me. We'll see how they will do it today. You already behave like Munafiki. Just because your opinion was not taken, you now want that to crumble. You are having a fact in you. Suratul Ahzab, plenty comments were coming. وَتَظُنُّونَ بِاللَّهِ الظُّنُونُ السَّيِّئَةَ. Some people have started thinking regarding Allah bad thoughts. They were having bad thoughts. أَنَّهُ لَا يَنْصُرُ دِينًا. That Allah Azza wa Jalla will not grant victory to His religion. وَلَا يَعْلَى كَلِمَتُهُ. That Allah Azza wa Jalla, He will not raise His kalima to reign supreme. As a lot of the munafiqun in the ummah today has become so defeated, they have lost hope regarding the fight in Palestine. They have lost hope. They no longer pray for the Mujahideen. As soon as the matter started the other time, everybody was Iya, Allahumma, Allahumma, Allahumma. After some time, the Muslim felt that they realized they go finish us for this one, they'll leave it for that one. We cannot win. Some people even say, let's forget about Palestine. And the Muslim return back to watching boxing, watching wrestling, watching all the watchables. Even in Ramadan, they are still watching every watchables. We betrayed the people of Palestine. We betrayed them. Hatta even to pray, we could not pray for them anymore. Even to pray. Just imagine it is your children. Look at how children are being massacred. Somebody will say, in the whole of my family, I'm the only one remaining. And he's not also sure. Maybe he will die at any moment. Despite the way it is now, we are very, very sure of the victory of Allah Azza wa Jalla. The victory of Allah will come, la mahala. There is no doubt that it will come. But Allah Azza wa Jalla is testing the ummah so that the munafiqun will be exposed. Exactly what happened in the battle of Ahzab is repeating. History is repeating itself today. If Allah did not do it like this, the munafiqun will not rear their head. They will not show them. So that now we are beginning to see the munafiqun. And we know them. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He destroy the kuffar and the munafiqun. Amen. And may Allah Azza wa Jalla send His assistance to the Muslims. Amen. The munafiqun. قال الحسن, Hassan said, وَظُنُونًا مُخْتَلِفًا. Different kind of thought came in. ظَنَّ الْمُنَافِقُونَ أَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا وَأَصْحَابُهُ سَيَسْتَعْصِلُونَ. Some of the munafiqun, they already think that Muhammad is going to be what? Is going to be defeated together with his companions. But what happened? وَأَيْقَنَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ أَنَّ مَا وَعَدَهُمُ اللَّهُ بِهِ حَقٌّ. But as for the believers, they believe that what Allah Azza wa Jalla has promised is the truth. أَنَّهُ سَيُظْهِرُ عَلَى الدِّينِ كُلِّهِ. They believe in the statement of Allah Azza wa Jalla that Allah is going to make this religion to become dominant. What did Allah say? هُوَ الَّذِي أَرْسَلَ رَسُولَهُ بِالْهُدَى وَدِينِ الْحَقِّ لِيُظْهِرَهُ عَلَى الدِّينِ كُلِّهِ وَلَوْ كَرِهَ الْمُشْرِكُونَ. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said, He is the one who sent the messenger with the guidance and the religion of truth, Islam, to reign supreme over every other form of system, every other way of life. Even if the mushrikun, even if they detest it, even if the munafiqun, even if they hate it, Islam will continue to reign supreme. Inshallah. What is happening today is just a process. It's just a process. Every effort we make today is going to count to the victory of Islam. Every effort. So everybody should get up and do something. As Khuzaymah is still going to say what you can do today. Get up and do something. Start learning karatu. That is the basic. Start learning karatu. Know your religion very well. Know Allah. Know Allah. And join the Muslims in their evangelism. Don't be a person that your whole life revolves around eating, drinking, marry, buy motor, buy house. That is how you think life is all about. Nothing. You do not have any goal in life. All your goals in life has to do with the dunya. I caught some brothers some weeks ago, if not more than a month. I told them something. I have to say it in the public now. I gave them the assignment And I want to give that assignment publicly. Beat your chest. Have a commitment between you and Allah that I want to become a scholar. This ummah needs a scholar more than anything. Forget about all these small students that are talking. They need a scholar who is courageous to lead the ummah. You can have a commitment like that. You can have a commitment like that. You'll be working towards that. And if you are sincere, Allah will actualize your dream for you. But if you fail to plan, what have you planned to do? You have planned to fail. So how many of our sisters are still learning? You had Sophia bint Abdul Muttalib. How many of our women are still learning? Or you have turned to manufacturing machine that is only born children. That is your function. Born children. What will they chop today? What will they chop today? No Maggi, no salt. Is that where you have dedicated yourself to? You think life has nothing to offer more than that? There is more to life than just eating. There is more to life than just seeking pleasure. As I say it now, definitely some people will hear it and they work with it. May we be among those kind of people. Some people will hear it, it will enter this place and it will pass through this place. It will not work. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He grant us acceptance. So I ask my brothers and my sisters, let us be serious in our deen. Look at the way all the sisters are serious regarding markets. Even though nobody has made it obligatory upon you people to go and look for food. Money that you people will have, it will turn you people to Mugabe. Mugabe, very arrogant fellow. You become very arrogant that you now open your mouth and talk to your husband anyhow because you have money, small money. Because you are now buying Maggi. Who sent you, self? Nobody sent you. Every week you are going to Papa to come and mark your register. But Saturday program, class, is very difficult. It is very difficult. That as they are seeing me, as if they want to use their eyes to kill me, I will say it. You are not supposed to laugh, you are supposed to cry. When it comes to your own matter, small money, every month, how much salary? They will carry it put for head. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He not grant us wealth that will make us proud, that will make us arrogant. Just because you have started supporting small Maggi that is 100 naira. You are now talking to your husband because of 100 naira. Go and stay in your house. Even if it is 500 naira, we bring, manage it like that. Yes. And go and learn. That is the main cocoa. You know, as I'm talking now, they are talking. Because they are not shy. You don't know how to read Quran. For how many years? I want to say it so that it can pain you. If you like, don't come to this mosque again. It's your own palaver. However you are, that is the kind of children you are going to raise. You want to raise Abraham Sudais. You want to raise Usama bin Laden. And you are like this. Go and ask who is the father of Usama. Go and ask who is the mother of Usama. All of our big scholars today, Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim, go and ask who is their mother. How many of you even pray for your children? How many of you pray for your children? After you finish prayer like this, how many of you pray for your children? You're letting you pray. Oh Allah, give money to my husband. Give money to my husband. As he go to work today, make you bring money back home. Money. If there is no money, there is wahala. But your husband cannot read Quran. It is not a problem for you. We are not hearing that sisters are fighting their husband because their husband cannot read Quran. Take your Quran to your husband. Say, my husband, teach me Quran. If he said he doesn't have time, anytime he has time, bring the Quran. My husband, he must teach me today. I say, let wahala burst inside the house. Is that kind of wahala we want to hear? We are tired of hearing the wahala of I want to do market. I want to start market. I want to go and work. My husband did not allow me. Where are you going? This work that you go and do now, and you don't allow anybody to hear word again because you are now bringing 10 naira inside the house. But your children are there. You don't have proper care for them. And you still want them to be al-Arama. Want to be Mujahid. It's impossible. The way you are, that is how your children will be. Didn't you hear that Imam Buhari, when he was very little, he has defect in his eyes. Is that not so? He has defect in his eyes. It was his mother that prayed for him. And Allah Azza wa Jalla healed him. How many of you pray for your children? I'm still repeating it again. How many of you pray for your children? Some of you are even insulting your children, placing curse on your children. The way you are doing me like this now, the way you are doing, that is how your own children will also do you. We are clapping for you. Good mother. You have done well by cursing your children. I don't want to move further again because if we move, there will be a lot to discuss. And there is a brother, a young child of us who wants to. Where is Fudel? Is Fudel here? Is this not Fudel? He's not here today. I would have wanted him to come here and read for us, so that perhaps it could serve as a challenge. May Allah bless our children. May Allah make them Mufaz of Quran. May Allah make them Malams. They can still be Malams and they will still be doctor. You understand? Don't worry. May Allah make them Malams. So inshallah ta'ala we are going to stop here. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I was told that